Hi everyone, it's Melinda from MTZ Crew Designs. Welcome back to another video from the Couture creative team. Today we're taking a trip down the rabbit hole to transform an old cabinet door into a whimsical Alice in Wonderland serving tray. Okay, let's get started. Okay, confession time. I had a stack of these old cabinet doors sitting in my garage. I think somebody gave them to me for free one day, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with these, but someday I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them. And well, my friends, today is that someday. So I started by sanding down the door because, let's be honest, nobody wants a rough tray. So we want smooth, classy, ready for tea party kind of vibes. I'm using a 180 grit sanding paper to give it a good scuff sand. And then after sanding it, I gave it a good scrub down with Crud Cutter and then rinsed it off with water because cleanliness is next to paintliness. Is that a word? Well, it is now. So let's get it really nice and shiny and clean. Once it was dry, I laid down a gorgeous dark green base coat called Evergreen. This is from Couture's Acrylic Mineral line. This color is rich and moody and basically screams Enchanted Forest. But what I really love about the Acrylic Mineral line from Couture is that it has excellent adhesion capability. It's self-leveling and it has a built-in primer and top coat. And it's going to be a perfect base for the metallic paints that I'll be adding soon. And then I went in with Simply White here in the center, also from the Acrylic Mineral line. I like to use white under my decoupage papers because it really provides the best visibility of colors within the paper. And you'll see that here as I start kind of measuring out and figuring out my placement for the paper. You can see with the white underneath, it just looks so much more vivid. So I really like that. And I'm just using an X-Acto knife to trim the paper exactly where I want it in this space. And I'll actually use the same X-Acto knife later on to do some additional trimming. This is an Alice in Wonderland themed decoupage paper from Redesign with Prima. It's called Queen's Court of Roses, and I love the design because, I mean, what's better than turning a cabinet door into a trip down a rabbit hole, right? And I'm using a decoupage gel from Redesign with Prima to adhere this paper onto the board. I put a layer of the decoupage gel down and then lay the fabric decoupage paper down on top of it and smoothing out any air bubbles to prevent any wrinkles after it's dried. And then after I've got the paper laid down and it's got a good adhesion onto the surface, I'll go back over it with more decoupage gel as a sealer on top of this. And now that the paper has completely dried, I'm going back over again with my X-Acto knife to make some additional trimmings just to make sure that it's a nice even line. Okay, so now that the paper is completely dried and trimmed to where I want it, I'm going to start adding the metallic paint from Paint Couture's Luxe Metallic line. I'm starting off with Lily Pad. It's a lighter green, and I'm putting this around the paper in the center. And then I'm going to use a new brush and introduce the color Emerald on the outside of this green. And this is just the first layer of the metallics. So I'm not really concerned about blending them, you know, perfectly at this point, but I just want that color down. And I'm using a blow dryer just to speed this up in the interest of time. And then I'm going back in with another layer of Lily Pad and another layer of Emerald. I love these two colors so much. They're so pretty. And the Luxe Metallic line has such great coverage, and it's such intense, brilliant color. So once I'm ready to start blending, I'm going to grab a dry brush and start blending those two together. And what happens is they make this really dreamy ombre effect that basically looks like Wonderland magic bottled in a paint form. So I love it. It's a beautiful color combination, and it turned out really pretty. Then it was time to play dress up. I added several Alice in Wonderland transfers. I have some cards, teacups, mushrooms, clocks, all the quirky characters that make it whimsical, colorful, and just a little bit mad in the best way, of course. These transfers are from Redesign with Prima, and there are two different packs. One is called Whimsical Realm, and one is called Wonderland Impressions. And I just used several from each pack. Okay, here's where the magic really happens. I want to seal in all of my hard work, but I don't want to use just any top coat. I really, really want a high gloss finish. So I'm using the pouring resin from Couture. I love this product because once you get it all spread out, I let it dry for about 8 hours, and the end result is super, super high gloss, shiny, durable finish. And the colors really pop when it's dry. Finally, I'm using the color Stardust from the Couture Heavy Metal Metallic line of paints. Using this to paint the hardware handles. This color is amazing, you guys. I hope you're not sleeping on this color because it is so vibrant and so bright. It's amazing. It's not just any silver, I'm telling you. It's like the most gorgeous of pewter colors. But I'm using this on the handles. And then I'm also going to use it on the feet that I put on the corners of the tray. Because why not? It's a fun, whimsical tray. It needs feet. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. So once we have those installed, bam, we officially have ourselves a serving tray. So what started out as a forgotten cabinet door is now a whimsical Alice in Wonderland serving tray. It's perfect for tea parties or, let's be honest, just carrying snacks from the kitchen to the couch. Either way, it's fabulous. I hope you enjoyed watching this project come to life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share because I've still got some more cabinet doors in the garage. And who knows what kind of mischief I can get into with the next one. Again, I'm Melinda from MTZ Crew Designs, and if you feel inspired by anything I've shared today, you'll find a full list of the products that I use down in the description below, along with my affiliate link. If you decide to shop through that link, Paint Couture does send me a little token of appreciation, and I truly appreciate your support. And don't forget to keep following this YouTube channel for more fun and creative projects from the Paint Couture team. Until next time, stay inspired and maybe a little whimsical. Bye guys, have a great day.